Hey guys, I'm back! Huh? No one here? Never mind. It's good to know to get the tour Ninjago 4 Plus set at the second Ninjago Legacy 4 Plus set. The first I was like, ugh, this set sucks, don't buy them. But then the few months to go, plus the guy, his name was Pepper County, who reviewed this set in a big set website. This one, it's gonna get grow up with me. And so I decided by him first before I will focus to plan getting my favorite one, Guy Fighters. But anyway, so let's get review with this one. So we're gonna need to go Legacy 71703 Storm Fighter Battles has 165 pieces and retail in the total box. So let's take a look with the box first. As you can tell, it has the same flame or style as 2019 of Ninjago Legacy. You have a 4 plus logos here, and then they show up 3 minifigures. Same goes for the top, which is Kai, Jace, and Razor. They also show up Jace minifigures in a minifigures flame or styles as well. And on the right, they show up Life Apps logos here, and then more flame all stars on the down, and then on the back they show up a Jace minifigures big spike here, of course. And then we get the main features of Storm Fighter Battles for the plot one. And asking for a plot, you can tell they show up a Juno's looks. Like they show up 3 minifigures, 2 weapons. I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7 weapons, 2 vehicles, and 1 peppers, and 2 fire build feats. And then they show up lock Razor in the personal. They show up how Jace Store Fighters works, and the Razor cards has actually gimmick here. And then they show up how real to build. And then they show up real to build with Storm Fighter Battles for sale cost, which is Storm Fighter Battles for sale of real to build with Storm Fighter Battles for sale. And now let's open the box and let's see what inside. Oh, that was so fast. Oh, there it comes. And wow, new pieces, nice. I wonder it's actually new or old. This one's probably the old, and I don't know, it might be new or old, but we will get this later. Let's all check check on my big set list. What do new pizza or which one? Yep, this is definitely all the pizza Florida 2019, and now it's definitely new color scheme with blue, of course. So they're using this ship float pieces in a 2 type in a 2019, and then using what I get in a 1 more type in this Ninjago Legacy 2020 set with new color scheme of with blue. So I was check of how many times they was using this piece, and they was actually using for a week Storm Fighter track rounds, and which is only one. What I believe they use only 1 time in the 2019, and then they using 2 more times in this year with ever just red or rookie with white Konsky, of course. So this ship float piece, it's absolutely nice new piece float 2019. New piece was always introduced in the last year, so it's nice to get in this to but even though we already have in a Star Wars 4 Plus set, 8 weeks Starfighter, but man, 8 weeks Starfighter 4 Plus set was that terrible. So it's good to know we get the better one with this set. Hopefully, or today's Starfighter will looks better than 8 weeks Starfighter 4 Plus built for record Star Wars. It is still really nice because it has new color scheme of blue that it looks pretty good here. They also show us the older pieces like this one was actually used in the that it was already introduced in the 2018 that it was actually using 6 sides but like they used it 2 times in 2018 and now they're using 4 times in this year. So with the color scheme of course, like this red, this is only new color scheme with this piece, while anywhere else just white like Stapler News House for record friends, Control A Port for record City at Avatars Red of Rookies for record Avatars. So it's absolutely new color scheme of this piece, so new doors piece, it's very nice. And with new color scheme of red, it's also nice looking as well. As Kitty's base build, it's pretty much the same as the older one when I was tapped this brick set at. Yeah, it was already using it was in the 2015 that it was using million time in the 23 time. So I did have this piece for every 4 Plus set. I don't have any 4 Plus set with this base piece, so it's glad to get this one in this Ninjago Legacy 4 Plus set instead. So thank you. And now for the ad. Oh yeah, this set comes with a record lab result piece of paper. Like every set comes it's COVID-19. So it's the 4 Plus set also has halfway record lab result piece of paper here. That's kind of strange here. Well, every set gets this piece of paper of record lab result with paid after ticket. And yeah, this is definitely record lab result piece of paper. So yeah. And now for the instructions. You have the instructions of Jay's Starfighter build. And you can tell they show up what next step, and then how you secure code here. You show up a cartoony logs of box number 1 of Jay's figures at the Starfighter's builds. And then they show up a final page of Jay's Starfighter's build. Jay's Starfighter's 4 Plus build. And then nothing going on here in the later. And then we get Razor Colors build that that in the box number 2 that box number 2 they show up not just Razor build Razor Colors build but also the other side build and the 2 figures of course. Wow. Okay then. Then they show up to fire build and to flags build. It's separate way. And then they show up a final page of Razor Colors build. Razor Colors 4 Plus build because we cover new cannon piece. I really like that. And then the last page one, which is a table. We cover box number 3 of table build. It's just table, so they could at least add a Kai in this box number 3 instead box number 2. And then they show up a final page of table build of course, which is they show up file page of 4 plus type of build, and then they show up the rest two of Ninjago 4 plus set for Little Wave. Gosh, these sets are bad. Maybe this one will be better one. At asking now. So now link my video of Ninjago Legacy Starfighter Battle Speed build. So now let's take a look at the minifigures first. So here Legacy Jace, and this version of Jace is the same as the older Ninjago Legacy set with this 2019 outfit. So we gonna skin him, plus it have the same face printed as 2017. So yeah, I guess that's about it. Let's move on to the Rason one. So here Legacy Rason, and it's the same as Legacy Gift Jace with it Rason at the older Ninjago Legacy set, which is still good minifigures despite have a bad face printing here. It's still good minifigures. As the rabbit is the saber, looks cute with carved tiny tooth pieces as could be tiny saber that looks so cute, but I prefer we carve a bigger one instead. And now lastly is Kai. Like Jace, is the same as the older Ninjago Legacy set, and Legacy got about the most of this Ninjago Legacy set due to have he also appears in Kai Fire Dragon and Destiny Bounty for this year. Wow, that's too much of Legacy Kai appears. Wow, too much of them. So add it up a nunchucks, and wow, that came out now well. Kai so not having nunchucks weapon. Jace who the one who shall have it nunchucks, not Kai. Seriously, does it Kai have it nunchucks over Jace have is completely oblivious what record toys have it them. Like come on, this nunchucks weapon so blocks to Jace, not Kai. I guess this is 4 plus set, so whatever. So now let's move on with the main build next. Starting up with Jace Starfighter first. But first is Fire Cone build, and they look meh. They use it Fire Beast to be a Fire Cone build, but it looks meh. So I guess let's do it for Jace Starfighter for real this time. So the build of Jace Starfighters is a 4 plus version of Jace Starfighters for Ninjago Legacy 2019 with a way set, and it looks really good. The body build of this ship is pretty nice, lucky recovered ship based pieces that it fits very well on the Jace Starfighters similar for original version of Jace Starfighters 1. I think using this long white screen piece, it looks very well on this build, and I really like it. It's on the inside you can tell it can put in Legacy Jace minifigures on this compact, and it have a 2040 Ninjago controller printing, which is definitely the controller printed was always used in 2040 floral Ninjago set. As they introduced a new printing for Ninjago 2040, and then inside it comes with these spike weapons, and they are a say. Yep, this is definitely a say weapons. That it's a nice inclusion of these weapons, that they include this say weapons ASCII on this set. That they could use it on the Kai set, the that the belt of knapsacks was belongs to a chase, not for Kai obviously, but it's still nice having the same weapons on inside on Chase toy fighter build, so it's okay with that. I'm also like the using 3x6 tire piece with holder to connect with this handle piece that it can stuck say weapons on this jet by using tire piece 3x6 with a holder that it can close it up and it gets stuck very well without any falling over that the same weapons can easily fall over, because without that it can fall over. And if you do it like this, that it will be any safety. If we have a mini figures here. So it's good to know. The using tire piece with holder. It's good to know the using tire with holder piece. It can stop close it up at the side where it can stop without any safety here. When you close the white screen. The only problem I have with these bicep that inside having some gap here. I mean, look on the back, it have gap. See, seriously, I know it's the 4+ set, but come on, we're going to give them more pieces to fix these gap. That is bullshit. But it definitely have some of pieces that it actually get easy to fix it for this gap. And it have a lot of pieces that it's easy to fix this, but I have no idea which one, but sometime I will figure out which one and to fix it them this gap here. Some of them gap it's have it here as well, but it's got a little bit tiny, so it's also easy to fix this. We have it tile piece with 1x2 scale on the back build at 1x4 the scale size on the front build. That it definitely fixes them gap, plus definitely fixing them gap floor. I mean that they definitely they definitely fix them gap, plus we cover Dave's arms attack on this that body build where you hold it with Dave's arms and we cover it like this. If you could tell this one can actually cover for this gap if you have it Dave's because now it can actually no gap of this size if you have a JSV, because in fact if they could get more pieces on the back plus two of 1x2 tire pieces at 1x2, 1x4 tire pieces on the front, that will be fix this gap overall. The another issue that they use it white Korski that it sticks down. They could replace with black. At ASCII for weeks, they look really nice. I like they using 2x4 plate pieces with horn that definitely looks like a fan. If you expect that it looks like this one can actually activate. This one can activate. This one can actually activate. This one can actually activate. This one can actually do it. It can activate. This one can do it. Activate. This one can do it. Actually activate. This one can do it. Activate. This one can do it. This one can do it. Activate. This one can do it. Activate. Activate. This one can do it. This one can actually activate. This one can do it. this one can appetite. I mean, this one can appetite. I mean, this one can appetite to works when you wait these weeks can appetite when you fly it. That the weeks can swim. I mean, can spin around when you fly as well. But in a record form, doesn't spin, but it still looks like it spins. I have no idea, but anyway, I also like the using the tile. I like the using the long big katana. I mean the long sword pieces to make looks like a wake of Jay's Starfighter build. That is definitely a good idea. At the print of the wake pieces, it looks fantastic. I love having like in the angels, the design done very well. We cover cartoony at the color scheme of light. It's absolutely really great. We cover white color scheme of yellow at the white. Now this color scheme fits very well on Jay's lightning helmet here. So they did a good job for that. And I like having Clover silver color scheme of it this size. It fits very well on the Jay's Starfighter's angels printing, and done really well. And to give it still have an imagination one. We can tell the wings can absolutely move it. We have hinges here, and the possibility of the wings done very well. I really like this possibility of the wings. It's fun play with. Nice shape at. I really like it. It's almost like this is definitely remind me of the origin Starfighter for like a Ninjago 2020 set. Is that for 2019 Jay's Starfighter set? So it's definitely fun to play with for that. And the edges looks fine. They just use a bricks. They just use a bricks females. Pieces we covered 1.1 cone pieces with trains or SKB engines of Jay's Starfighter build. So make sense for that. So I can't believe it that Jay's Starfighter is actually that good here. And now let's move on with the rest build next. So here Razor cars built. At the build of this is the first time we get a Ninjago Legacy villainous vehicles. At this one, it's definitely similar to a core speeder cars. We cover less bulky than core speeder cars set. It's using different pieces. That's the build of Razor cars. Looks about it's okay. I like the front build. Despite this, I'll give it more of two pieces that we covered only two tooth pieces between left at right instead in the front two. That looks odd, but I think it's because they already. But I think why they did have a tooth in the front because they got already replaced with the new cannon pieces. That it's really understandable. At the printing on the hood piece, it's great. I like having snake printed, and that looks absolutely that cool on these eyes. The back build looks bad, but mostly art. And the tail looks mad. At the wheel size, the back was so big, but on the front looks small. I think it's not bad looking as for speeder cars that have a bulky wheels of core speeder cars. It's supposed to be core speeder cars, not the bulky one. Well, this one looks like a more like mixture of cars at the bulky size. So it feel alright. It feel okay. We cover this size of of wheels in a wrestle course build that I don't have it easier with wrestle course with having tire wheels on the back while small in the front. I think looks better than course speedo cars. And lastly is this set comes with a new cannon build that it was introduced in this way. At the new cannon piece, it's very nice. At the beginning of this, all you have to do is activate. All you have to do is activate this gimmick and show how that the gimmick works fantastic. It's fun to play with. It's definitely viewers will have a fun with this kind of gimmick here. I really love it. So Wrestle Cars build is not bad at all. It's a lot better than core speedo cars. And lastly is the fire tipper. Lastly is the fire turbo build. Alright, it's just a turbo build. I totally forgot that. So the build of turbo looks alright. I like the build of the flags. The console displays build looks meh, but the turbo build I get looks actually really nice on the front. We cover nice window printing. Chinese printing on this turbos. That it looks really nicely. I like the using dry cane printed on 2.4 plate piece on this set. Definitely fits very well on the turbo build, and it have long sword pieces that definitely also fits very well on this turbo build as well. It's also nice having pale gold tooth pieces on this turbo to have a good shape. Well, as we on the plot, looks not good. The taste looks, boy, they just using light gray of light. They just using light gray reticle for the flame pieces just bladly that they could at least replace with titanium metallic Kolsky like they did first one. And speaking of this, the dual's reticle for flame looks much better with having better Kolsky with titanium metallic Kolsky. It can open a put in Russell here, even though it's totally stuck like this size, but still I guess it makes alright sense for that. And we cover same as it kind of sticks out here, but if you do it like this, still it would be better without depth. Like if you do it like this, now it looks much better, and this looks like Russell has fully over. Now it's very cops. And asking for power, it's pretty much the same build as Obi-Wan Hot Barrel build. We cover some of different pieces at different Kolsky. And like inside have a shuriken, which is still a good shuriken piece. We cover the common Kolsky with pure gold. Seriously, or they could at least give it a silver shuriken instead. Once again, pure gold shuriken. That is definitely sickening on record how doing this. That was absolutely so annoying that record has doing something like this. This is oblivious. Like guys, they could give it not just silver shuriken, but even titanium metallic shuriken of maybe dark gray shuriken that will be is the fixed color scheme for them of maybe black one. So three. TJD's color scheme of billboard shuriken we can show for one and of maybe something else to not have it. What I get these billboard shuriken that they could actually replace with auto color scheme like this silver one. Oh, that's absolutely first. That's this choice definitely frustrates. I mean that this choice has absolutely frustrates my feelings of this choice of shuriken color scheme. That was absolutely bad idea. Like wait, at everything else on the back, someone looks bad on the top. We cover badly design on the top looks alright. So yeah, it still have a promo with a chase build at the top, build on the back. How was made the promo on the back? The reason why the build on the back was not good at all. But on the flat, nothing going on here often made the build. Except some of them still good, but mostly the build of this nothing going on here and still was alright build. So I guess that's about it. Let's do my final thought of this set. So this set is alright. I thought it's gonna be bad, but it wasn't. J-Story Fighters is the good build. Wrestle of course is not bad, plus it have new cannon blade features that it works fantastic. And double build looks alright, recovered, good build flags that I really like it. And I also like the using like it put it on the plate at the giant katana piece that fit very well on the top. At the back build was not good enough. We covered promo on the top build and the personal build as well. Mostly for color scheme, mostly for personal color scheme of course. Then just build. And for the figures is meh, and the fire code is meh too. So Storm Fighters battles is alright, and I'm so glad this set is better than the last two of Ninjago 4+ set. Well, Kai Fire Dragon was not good, while Cool Speed of course is bad. Well, this one is alright. So yeah, so I recommended them. So yeah, and because of this set is better than last two, I recommended them. But I mostly recommended for J-Storm Fighters at Wrestle Cars due to have a new fantastic cannon blade features piece here that works fantastic. So yeah, and I still recommended them mostly for J-Storm Fighters at Wrestle Cars of course. So yeah, at ASCII Hall, and I give it 6 out of 10. So I guess that's about it. So what you guys think is, you may know, well so what you guys think is, you guys may not know that it's not good as people know, but I still think it's alright set. And link comment below. This is link comment below. This is Has channel at sign out.